It's time for a dedicated women's league to fill the gap between college and professional soccer. A league that's committed to advancing women's soccer, focusing on the development of the female soccer player during the summer months, elevating the competition to help each player reach that next level, providing high-level soccer for collegiate players, aspiring and former professionals, and international stars. Operating with professional standards because players and fans deserve an exceptional experience. Uniting players that inspire and are inspired. We are passionately growing the women's game. The future is bright for United Women's Soccer. It's time. Be part of the movement.
All right, everybody, we are back live. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Kat is with me. Kat, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Kat, so listen, there's a lot of people at home who are curious to know kind of what you do and your role. Give us a little insight into who Kat Mundy is.
Well, I'm a teacher and also an athletic director. But as far as football goes, I have a career. I've been playing since I was 4 years old. But my career started. Probably would start at college, which was the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio. And then I, from there, played usually with the WPSL. So I have a lot of experience there in that summer league. And then I lived in England for a year and a half with my husband, who is from Exeter, England. And I played with the Exeter City Ladies there, which was an incredible experience. And I'm back here, and I currently am a player for the Austin, FC Austin, FC Elite.
Austin Elite, yeah.
Yes.
Who is hosting this fabulous national championship. We've had a great weekend of action. Friday night we had the semifinals. Last night we had the Texas Showdown. And then today, obviously, in this Texas heat, I'm not prepared for this, being out here in the elements. We have a matchup between Santa Clarita Blue Heat and the Connecticut Fusion that will take place here soon as the Blue Heat make their way back to the pitch to get ready for the match. They just finished their warm-up, went back up, cooled down a little bit, hopefully get back into the air conditioning, and now they're back pitch side. But starting lineups today, starting in goal for the Connecticut Fusion, Allie Auger is going to start. Your back center backs are going to be Kylie McIntosh and Sophia Weber. Playing wide, Kara Jordan and Addison Davis are going to be your defenders. In the midfield, you have Chloe Landers, Chanel Johnson, and Emma Zaccanini. And up front, you have Kelly Quigley, Tori Sousa, and Brenna Brown. And then for your Blue Heat today, you have starting in goal, Hillary Beal. In the back, Perryman and Sesselman are going to be filling those center back positions. Sydney Vermillion and Giselle Thompson, the first goal scorer the other night, are going to be your two outside backs. In the midfield, you're going to have Iris Rabeau and Trinity Watson. Out wide, Angie Escobar and Sade are going to be your wide players on the wing. And then up front, you're going to have Alyssa Thompson and Lena Solano, two goal scorers from the other night as well. Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Kat, what do you expect tonight? Or today, I should say.
Well, we had been talking about the weather, but I definitely think the weather will take a toll on both teams. But I do see this, the Santa Clarita being fit and physical. Especially in the attacking third, they'll definitely bring on the heat.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. That was
no
a good
pun
one.
intended.
And then Connecticut Fusion, again, they're aggressive. They want to play a physical matchup. They want to get into and be part of that. They want to challenge every first ball and put a body on people. They're not afraid to step up. But, hey, we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff here in Texas. Shout out to some of our sponsors, Select and Duke Tig, two of our partners for the league. But, hey, we got a national championship Sunday. We're excited. Stay tuned as we get you more action here live from Round Rock Multipurpose Complex.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex, home of FC Austin Elite, and today the National Championship for UWS Soccer. At this time, we'd like to welcome our officials for today's match: Connor Jeffrey, Laurel Theriot, Jesus Barrera, and Joy Azadi. Today's championship matchup features the East Conference champions Connecticut Fusion against the West Conference champions the Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Your lineups for the Connecticut Fusion: goalkeeper number 1, Ali Auger.
Our lineups, but he is going to give the lineups to everybody who is in the stands. So really excited about this matchup, Kat. I think we have a lot of opportunity. We're going to see some goals today. Kat, what do you think is going through these players' minds right now as they get ready for this national championship? Many of them not having national championship experience, playing at this level. What kind of feelings are going through these players?
Well, from my own personal experience, I think you obviously have the nerves, especially playing in a game that is, a national championship, or a game that is, really meaningful for these players, especially the younger players. It can be really intimidating, but I think after the first 10-15 minutes, they're all going to get into a groove and just, their football minds will take over, and I think we're going to, like you said, see a lot of opportunities and a lot of goals, hopefully. I think that they are excited, and I'm excited to see them play.
Playing in Texas, obviously, the way we saw the game the other night on Friday, the ball moves really quick on this pitch. What can we expect from the idea of the playing style? Does the playing style have to adjust a little bit for these players?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, almost every surface can be different. And also, not every field's level as well. So, like I said, after about 20 minutes, they'll get into the game, they'll read the field a bit better. But yeah, this field in particular, the ball does move quickly, and it does bounce as well. So, we'll see, which side can handle the pitch a bit better as time comes.
Yeah, one of the things that's going to be unique for us to see, Roma McLaughlin, the Irish international, she's actually going to, she is not starting today. She did pick up a knock late in that semifinal matchup with a tackle at midfield. She is on the bench. She is in the side, but we'll see if she makes an appearance at some point today. Maybe get that ankle warmed up, but she definitely is going to be missed. Anytime you lose the presence of an international player, definitely can change. But Chloe Landers is going to step in. She's the UConn freshman. This is her first season with the Fusion. She has 1 goal, 1 assist in 332 minutes of play, of action this year. So it will be interesting to see, how do you adjust knowing that you made this change before the match?
I mean, sometimes, that's part of the game. You have to step up as a team. Sometimes you can rely too much on certain players, but I think it might actually bring forth, some other players to come out and show what they actually, truly have as far as their skills and especially their, effort. They'll definitely have to step up, but I have confidence that this player coming in will, do her job, and hopefully they can. Oh, it's the national anthem.
national championship is about to get underway. The national anthem has played, and we are getting ready for soccer. Santa Clarita Blue Heat, Connecticut Fusion. Everything is on the line today, Kat. We're going to crown a national champion. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited, especially to see these young players, especially, incoming freshmen, some girls still in high school. Yeah, this is exciting. They could be, future stars of America.
That's true. Chanel Johnson and Trinity Watson is the matchup that I'm actually most excited to see. Both are very similar in their playing style, very physical players that play that defensive mid position. We'll see. I think both of those players are going to have a big impact on how today's game goes. It's going to come down to who blinks first, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The nerves could get to you, though. And when you think about the nerves, right, you have to settle in. I think the first 15, 20 minutes of this matchup, we're going to see a little back and forth.
Right.
Not too much in terms of attacking. I think they're going to get a feel for what they want. As Sesselman and Rabot head back after the coin flip here. McIntosh for the Connecticut Fusion. Those are your two captains, or three captains, I should say. Sesselman and Rabot for the Blue Heat, who is going to take the left-hand side, going from left to right. Connecticut Fusion going to take the other side, going right to left. Sun is not in their eyes. It's actually in ours. So, hey, I had to turn my hat around. And we're wearing sunglasses. It's probably not the greatest. These guys behind us, they all get shade because there's a nice overhang, but we wanted to make sure we felt what the players felt. Kat,
Oh yeah.
We had to experience it the same way.
You're gonna feel exactly how they're feeling. Maybe not so much out of breath, but definitely the heat.
Depends on how much I talk. So here we are getting ready for kickoff. I'm excited. I know you are as well. Both teams taking the pitch. Connecticut is going to do their huddle here about halfway on their end, and Blue Heat is just going to get out to get ready. The officials today look like they're ready. As an official, it's nice because you're going to get that hydration break probably around the 26th, 27th minute today. And we're going to need to take a hydration break too.
Oh, yeah. That's what we do down here in the South. We have to. It's too hot.
Deep in the heart of Texas we go here live. Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex UWS National Championship about to kick off. Connecticut Fusion, Santa Clarita Blue Heat. It's game time, everybody. Referee checks his watch.
Remind me again what the formations are of each team.
So it looks like Santa Clarita Blue Heat is going to come out, and they're going to run a 4-4-2. The Connecticut Fusion running a 4-3-3. Here we go. This is Johnson on the ball early. Watson, this is the matchup that I was excited for. Early on, Solano getting in. Ball cleared. Out to Sesselman. Sesselman's going to reset. This is what they did really well the other night. They spent a lot of time, Perryman and Sesselman, kind of resetting the pace of the game, dictating what they're looking for. This is Vermillion going forward. That's Quigley giving a challenge. Thompson here near side, looking for a ball through. Solano against McIntosh. McIntosh plays it back to Auger, who plays it back out to McIntosh, and we start over again. Plays it wide, near side. This is Davis with the ball wide, looking for Quigley, can't quite connect. Sade here playing near side Thompson. Thompson looking up, going central with the ball, playing back. This is Rabot back to Sesselman, resetting deep in the back third of the Blue Heat. This is Perryman on the ball. USC Trojan playing wide to Vermillion, the Armenian international. Playing long, looking for, can't see who that was intended for. I apologize. Looks like it was going out for Escobar, and it in fact was. Apologize. We have a player down the center of the pitch. Solano getting back up slowly as she falls. Throw in, out of touch, throw into the Fusion. Taken by Davis, who's playing here on the near side. McIntosh on ball, playing long. Looking for Sousa plays it, and this is Thompson, gets her first touch of the match. Sesselman all the way back to Beal for a reset. Tori Sousa, hopefully today, she had a great matchup the other night, played hard, got through, was subbed out, but she had a good impact. She pressed high, made Midwest United force a few issues. Paige Eli having to play long often. Ball wide here, trying to find Thompson. Escobar picks up on the ball, plays it back. It's a long ball central, looking Quigley. Quigley challenged by Vermillion. This is Sade. Sade is going to look wide, resetting to Vermillion, who's going to look forward. Plays back to Perryman. So far, Kat, it looks like Santa Clarita Blue Heat, their game plan is to keep possession. And they're going to try to go short, short, long, using those outside in like they did the other night. No change in their game plan, it seems. Heavy touch here by Watson, who collides with Johnson. Watson still down. Play on, says the referee. This is Quigley Central. Watson just now getting to her feet. Zaccanini playing central. That is Kara Jordan with a missed touch out wide to Thompson. This is Vermillion on the ball. Kat, what are your thoughts here? First 5 minutes of the match, what do you think?
I think we have quite an equal matchup here. Like you said, CT Fusion, they're physical. They are, keeping up with this Santa Clarita. But, as far as possession goes, I think, Santa Clarita have a bit more possession. But you can't sleep on CT Fusion here. They're looking for, some counters.
Definitely looking for some counters. Here we go. Quigley on the ball, looking to play wide to Davis, which is blocked by Thompson. Attempt thwarted there as we continue. Johnson on the ball, midfield, challenged by Rabot. Connects. This is Sade on the ball. And here we go. Blue Heat with an opportunity. Slide through to Solano. McIntosh is there. Solano tries to go around. McIntosh with a touch wide. Solano still on the ball going out. Davis picks her up. Tries to get a body into her. Solano with the cross. Far post to Escobar, knocked down. We have our first corner of the match to Santa Clarita Blue Heat.
Some good defending there from CT Fusion.
Had to get a body in there, got a foot in and throttled the effort. Perriman's coming up for the corner. Thompson's going to stay deep as Sousa is deep for the Connecticut Fusion. Also Sesselman is back deep as well. Corner kick, looks like it's going to be an in-swinger here. And it is. Middle of the park, ball bounces. Vermillion had an opportunity there, and now Johnson tries to get out for a counter, but is throttled, and we are back Perryman on the ball to Sesselman. Sesselman wide here to Vermillion. Quigley's going to try to give a little pressure. Sade on the ball central of the pitch. Johnson picks her up, going wide to Thompson. Thompson and Solano switch. Thompson still on the ball, right foot in to Escobar. Escobar plays it back. This is Rabot, saved by Auger, right at the goalkeeper. Nothing really to worry about there, but you definitely see some of that outside-in approach that Santa Clarita Blue Heat wants to give in pressure. This is Landers trying to get a quick counter. Thompson able to recover and plays it backwards to Beal. Beal, as was the case the other night, really wants her team to have the opportunity to reset when she gets touches. So this is Sesselman back to Beal. And Perryman. The 2019 Boston University Strength and Conditioning Athlete of the Year, transferred to USC. That is McIntosh playing central to Kara Jordan. McIntosh on the ball, plays it wide. This is Quigley with a quick touch, looking to get Sousa, but is not able to. Davis plays it in, and that is going to be picked up by Beal. 8th minute, 0-0 your score still. Lots of soccer to be played, but we're starting to see kind of the approach that both teams want. Connecticut Fusion's okay sitting back and trying to counter, while Santa Clarita Blue Heat is very much about being the aggressor in attack and just keep moving. Sade on the ball here. Good combo. Plays Thompson central. Thompson finds Solano out wide. He's going to make an overlapping run, but Solano's going to continue. This is Chanel Johnson using some of that physicality that we've been talking about. Gets in front of Solano, who actually is not able to get to the ball, and fouls Johnson. Would have liked to see that go just a little bit longer to see what happens, but referee calls the quick foul as Johnson has her back from the attacking portion. This is McIntosh is going to play us back into play here. McIntosh, the 2019 second team All-UWS, as well as 2018 first team All-UWS. This is her third season with the Fusion. Quigley playing wide, and we have an offsides call on Sousa. Sousa and Quigley trying to do a quick combo and worked against them as the referee on the sideline, far side, calls for the offside. This is Perryman on the ball. Rabeau playing back to her, switching field, going far side to Sesselman. Sesselman, the 2011 gold medalist for Canada at the Pan Am Games. This is Watson on the ball. Very aggressive 1-2. Looks like Landers and her coming to challenge each other. Beal playing wide. This is Thompson. Thompson touches inside. Jordan giving her pressure. Solano dropping back from her forward, from her 9-10 position. Playing wide to Escobar. What are your thoughts so far, Kat, as this matchup? We've seen a lot of action in the midfield, a lot of opportunities as Escobar gets behind. Escobar tries to play quick. McIntosh there to cover. Throw in to the Blue Heat.
Yeah, John, I think Blue Heat, they definitely are getting a bit more creative in the final third, which is exciting to watch, especially Sade, who is actually an Austin, she is from Austin. Her family in the stands cheering her on.
Throw in here as it was a miss hit, not a very good first touch. Ball goes out of bounds as we have a throw in for the Fusion. Brown has dropped back from her wing position. She's going to have the throw in here, far side. Plays it into Landers. Heavy first touch. Escobar and Landers come together, touched out of bounds, throw in to the Blue Heat. Throwing short. This is Watson on the ball. Another throw in to be taken by, looks like Giselle Thompson, far side. 11th minute, 0-0 your score here. The UWS National Championship matchup, Connecticut Fusion, Santa Clarita Blue Heat at Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. So far, it's this matchup, we talked about them kind of getting a feel for one another those first 20 minutes of the match, Kat. I think we've been pretty spot on so far.
Oh, yeah. CT Fusion being physical, keeping up with the athleticism of Blue Heat. But also, you know, they're moving forward. I don't think they've had a shot on goal yet.
Foul here on Sesselman as she runs up on the back of, I believe it was Landers for the Fusion. So Weber plays in. Thompson is able to get there. Thompson's going to try to make a run. Sade is looking up. Plays to Watson central. Watson tries to play a through ball to Escobar. Escobar, keeper. Oh, sorry. Solano and Escobar were there. Auger comes out to make the save. Sesselman with a head back to Perryman, who tries to play wide, but Sousa able to get around Perryman. Has Quigley on the far side or near side here, and Perryman able to have some great defense there to stop the attack, and is on the ball now, pushing from right to left. Plays to Sesselman, and a clear forward. This is Solano. What do you think of that opportunity there for the Fusion, Kat?
Yeah, great ball control by CT Fusion. Could have been a good chance there, but yeah, defense from Blue Heat was spot on.
It was a great opportunity, probably our best opportunity of the match there. But Perryman, who was behind, able to recover and take away the opportunity as Sousa looked for Quigley, who was wide open here on the near side. Ball back in play. Big center official playing dodgeball here. Beal comes over to collect. Sade on the ball, looking long. Ball over the top for Escobar. Not going to be able to get there as Jordan recovers nicely to play it back to Auger. Auger gets it wide. Landers checking back. This is middle. This is going to be Johnson. Johnson with a heavy first touch back to Zaccanini. Zaccanini, haven't said her name very often this match. The junior from UConn. Playing our near side here. Throw into Blue Heat as Vermillion comes over to take the throw. And back to Perryman. Escobar has now switched sides with Thompson. Lots of interchangeable pieces, it seems, for Blue Heat, as they do like to make sure they're changing things up, not showing too much of the same thing over and over again, but mixing it up. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, I think there's the game of keeping possession, keep the ball on the ground, but also sometimes you've got to play those short, long balls to disrupt the other team's defense. I think it's causing troubles for CT Fusion right now.
Great tackle there centrally by Sade, who plays it out wide to Solano. Solano to Vermillion, out of touch. Throw in to Santa Clarita Blue Heat. 15th minute, still 0-0 your score. Long throw, Vermillion plays it in. Solano with a hit, far post. Close, great effort there, Kat.
Quite casual shot, but I mean, she hit it perfectly.
Had Auger beat far post. Auger was able to see it by, though, as she made the diving attempt. And we have a goal kick. Welcome to the UWS National Championship matchup. Santa Clarita Blue Heat, Connecticut Fusion, your matchup today. Both teams winning Friday night. CT Fusion, Connecticut Fusion, defeating Midwest United 2-1, and the Blue Heat defeating the Athenians on Friday night here at the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. Ball central. This is Rabot. Rabot looks up, tries to play long. This is Sade giving chase. Brown able to recover. Back to Auger. Auger with a quick reset. This is Weber. Weber looking up. Slight challenge by Solano, who plays it long to Sesselman. Johnson got a 1-2. Everybody's trying to win that first ball, Kat. How important is it winning that first ball today?
Oh, it's incredible. It's an incredible opportunity to get possession of the ball. I mean, you have to win those 50-50 balls, especially, psychologically. It has such a big impact on your team. When everyone's working hard to win those 50-50s, it can change the whole atmosphere.
Rabot plays wide to Thompson. Alyssa Thompson, who looks like to have a shot, is going to have a go. Just over the top. Just put enough on that ball to challenge Auger. And we have a goal kick coming up to the Connecticut Fusion. Auger and McIntosh having a conversation, possibly about pressing or making sure we're taking away some space. How important is it for the goalkeeper to have command like that, to be able to have those instructions on the pitch?
Oh yeah, it's incredibly important. They're the leader. They see the whole game. They watch the whole game. I feel like as a player on the field, what your keeper says is, usually on point because they see everything.
Really do. And here we go, an opportunity going forward for the Connecticut Fusion, playing wide. Davis here, Addison Davis, the junior from Assumption University, her first year with the Fusion. This is Quigley on the ball. Quigley looking central. Landers. Or sorry, Jordan. Oh, it was Landers. Back out to Davis, who's going to have a left-footed cross, which is blocked by Vermillion, and we have our first corner for CT Fusion in this matchup. Weber's going to stay deep here for the Fusion. Looks like McIntosh is going to come up for the corner, bring some height into the box with Perriman and Sesselman for the Blue Heat, who are their center backs. Addison Davis is going to come back. She's going to mark towards Thompson, who's high for the Blue Heat. Auger is up towards midfield. got to be careful with the speed of Santa Clarita Blue Heat. You can't give too much opportunity if they were able to get a counter here. Ball over the top, far post, played out, cleared by Solano, and out of touch. Throw into the CT Fusion as Jordan walks over to get the ball from our ball kid today. Quick throw in. This is Brown on the ball. Thompson trying to get a running start. Ball's all the way back here to McIntosh, center of the park. McIntosh plays in, looking for Johnson. Effort taken away. Thompson gives a run over here. Brown is not able to connect, and Thompson is on the move. Thompson moving far side, right to left, cuts back inside. Still Thompson. Thompson's going to have a go. Knocked away, out wide, parried away for a corner kick by Auger. What'd you think of that counter there, Kat?
Yeah, I mean, from half, near the halfway line, dribbling all the way up to into the final third, getting a shot off is that says a lot about a player who can do something like that.
20th minute, still 0-0 your score. Rabot going over far side to take the corner. Last time Rabot hit a corner was an in-swinger. Looks like we're going to have the same thing. Perriman has come up for the corner. Watson and Sesselman, along with Thompson, are staying deep for the Blue Heat. Ball played in. Perriman there. Knocked out. We were going to have another corner kick. Thought Perriman had a good chance there, Kat.
Yeah, maybe if her body positioning was a bit better, maybe she could have got on frame. I think the Heat will definitely play a role in today's outcome for sure.
This is Rabot again. Another in-swinger coming at you. This time, McIntosh comes over to clear away, winning that first ball. Watson and Sousa. Watson on the ball, plays wide to Vermillion. Vermillion on the ball, near side, plays it in. Actually has a go, got the keeper off her line. That is an exciting opportunity there that I think Vermillion hit. Saw the keeper pressed out a little bit and had a go. Not a bad idea, just a little high. Goal kick for Auger as Connecticut Fusion tries to regain some possession and momentum in this match. Played long. First touch, first win by Rabot. Davis steps up, heads it out for a throw.
Yeah, ball.
Throw into CT, or throw into Blue Heat here. Vermillion's going to take it near side, right in front of our table. Plays it central. This is Sesselman, the Canadian international. Plays it wide to Thompson. The other night we were misinformed and gave you guys the wrong information. Giselle Thompson is 15, not 14. Still scoring the first goal the other night, an important goal, crucial goal, as Santa Clarita Blue Heat was able to win that matchup against the San Antonio Athenians. Ball played wide, won by Thompson. Thompson, Alyssa, the older sister of Giselle, plays it to Rabot, here center of the park. Out wide, near side, Vermillion. Vermillion takes a touch, looks up, nothing there, plays it back to Perryman, who collects. Wide to Escobar. I'm sorry, not Escobar. Thompson, Giselle Thompson. This is
Thompson squared.
Thompson squared. Well, she was
It's a
squared.
Thompson show right now.
But she was squared. That is sure. Sade giving chase. Possession for CT Fusion as Watson comes over to dispossess. This is Thompson on the ball, tries to slide through for Solano, who tries to re-hit it to Thompson, but nothing going there. This is Trinity Watson, the Pepperdine midfielder, Vermillion. Vermillion out wide, near side, Escobar, plays it central, Rabot. Rabot looks up, finds Solano, center of the park, plays it quick. Thompson there. This is Watson on the ball, tries to look for something forward, but is going to play out wide to Giselle Thompson. Back central, Solano's come central. She carries. She's going to have a go, and just wide of the post. They are not afraid to take shots from outside the 18. In fact, they're looking to shoot early and often, it seems like. Kat, how is that going to change? Could that change over the course of this match?
I mean, they are they're definitely dominating in this final third right now, and I think shooting from distance is, definitely testing the keeper and testing the defense as well. I know as a player, I don't like defending when, players are taking shots from, far range. It does cause trouble.
24th minute here for the UWS National Championship matchup live from Round Rock Multipurpose Complex. Special shout out to the FC Austin Elite for hosting this amazing event. It has been a great weekend of soccer. And today we are going to crown a national champion of the UWS 2021 season in the summer of soccer. We are wide here to Escobar near side. Escobar cuts back central. Sade is going to overlap. And we're going to go long, far side. Thompson giving chase is Brown, who hits it right into Thompson. Thompson on goal. Tries to slide it through to Solano. And collected by Auger. Great save there by Auger. As Thompson had an opportunity to square the ball to Solano, who was trailing, Auger able to save. Great opportunity there for the Blue Heat. Ball played out long from the clearance of Auger back to her opposing goalkeeper, Hillary Bill, the University of Michigan star and U.S. Women's National Team U20 member. 2019 UWS Defender of the Year, 2019 National Champion with the LA Galaxy, Hillary Beal. So she has roots in SoCal during the summer of soccer for UWS. Ball played into Solano. Quick one touch to Thompson, who is going to be flagged for offside here. Just a bit of a delay there, Kat, as Solano not able to connect right away, forcing Thompson into an offside position.
That's some great football right there. Those give and goes, those little through balls, that's unlucky for the Blue Heat.
25th minute, and I'll say this, it seems as though the Heat has perhaps gotten to a few of the players on the pitch right now, or there's some players who have a bit of a knock, as we do see some players who have dropped down a little bit to catch air as they're playing. Foul here in the center of the park. Trinity Watson pushed down on that first time 50-50. Played wide, quick restart here. This is Thompson, Giselle Thompson, playing in central to Solano, who's picked up by Johnson, and a foul called on Johnson against Solano. Coach Ludi is calling for them just to take a second. Rabeau is going to step into the opportunity here and have a hit, but just going to play it back square to Perriman, who's going to come forward. Sousa's going to step to it. Sade on the ball central of the park. Quigley is able to intercept. Plays to Sousa. Sousa back to Zaccanini, who plays wide to Brown. Brown looking for Landers, and that is played back out to Brown, who gets going forward again. Brown on the ball still. Giselle Thompson able to get in front and take the ball, get it back to Sesselman. Sesselman's going to play Beal. Beal's going to look up, allow her team to kind of take a reset as Trinity Watson comes center of the park from being up top. Perriman back to Beal. Beal out wide to Sesselman. Trying to play Thompson. Landers is able to get there to Brown. Brown trying to get central to Johnson. Heavy first touch. Rabeau there with Johnson. Collide. No foul called. Play on, says the referee. On the 50-50. Back out wide to Johnson. This is hit back middle. Intercepted by Watson, who finds Rabeau and tried to get out quick, but Rabeau didn't get enough on the ball to release Solano. Davis and Escobar here on a challenge. Back to McIntosh. Johnson center of the park, looking for Quigley, plays into Rabeau, who's going to turn, take her time, looking for somebody up long, finds Thompson far side. Thompson carries, looking for Sade, cutting middle, Escobar making a run far post. Thompson stops central, lays it off to Solano, who quick one touch, 1-2 back to Thompson, and played back to Watson. Watson takes a touch forward. And a go from distance, just over the bar. Good pressure there from Landers to throw Watson off. And we are going to hit in the 28th minute our first hydration break. Lots of players, I bet, are happy for this at this moment. I know I would love a hydration break. Kat, what are your thoughts here? First 28 minutes, what do we got?
Well, we definitely got the Blue Heat, they, around, the 15th minute, they've definitely, they got their groove. They're connecting. They're getting those chances. CT Fusions has had a couple chances, but I can see once they get forward, they're not pushing up as a whole unit, and that can be a problem. As their numbers down in the final third, it's going to be really hard to get any chances if you don't have that support.
Well, we did say in the pre-match that the first 15, 20 minutes they were going to get a feel for each other, and they certainly did at that point. Over the last few minutes, though, we started to see kind of some physicality on the pitch. It's getting a little chippy, but let's see what happens. I think we're in for a matchup. I don't know if we're going to see. It seems as though the referees were reluctant to make some penalty calls, or foul calls, I should say, not penalty calls, but we'll see what happens. Hey, shout out to Medicine in Motion. They've been here all weekend with us as our athletic trainers and have done a really good job of keeping everybody taped. They were here last night for the exhibition. In fact, I forgot my knee brace today, so they were able to tape me up so I'm not not falling as I'm walking.
Oh, yeah.
So it was nice to have them. Shout out to Medicine in Motion, again, our athletic trainers this weekend here in Round Rock. So thank you to them. Kat, I'm looking across the pitch here, and I'm seeing Ludi for Santa Clarita Blue Heat, very passionate. He's trying to give his players instructions. What do you change if you're Ludi right now for Santa Clarita Blue Heat? As I look over to the other side with the Fusion, Steve Stokey, very just low-key it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, for the Blue Heat, I think you don't want to change much. I mean, they're getting chances. I think definitely just keeping that composure in the final third. It's good to get shots off, but I think, playing those little through balls might be the one to get them their first goal. And then CT Fusion, they're playing more defensive right now, so, he might be, telling them, hey, we've got to work together to get forward. We're doing a good job, keeping Blue Heat out of our final third as much as we can. But when we go forward, we've got to work together as a unit.
You've played some matches around this time here in Texas. What is going through on this first hydration break? What are players doing? Just trying to recover as fast as possible to get through this half?
Yeah, I mean, your adrenaline's, is rushing. You're listening to bits and bobs of what, that your coaches are saying. But really, yeah, you just want to get that Gatorade or, that water. And I really think that the heat today might play a role. I mean, it physically it affects you, but also mentally. I mean, the heat can, play such a variable in your performance.
Well, their performance so far for the Blue Heat their game plan is to attack, be aggressive in the attack. But then the Fusion, their goal is to be physical, win the first time ball, right? Get that first touch. They've had some opportunities. Sousa had that opportunity to slide through Quigley, but it was thwarted. But we've seen both teams with opportunities, with chances. It's just going to come down, as we talked about in the pregame show, who blinks first, right?
Oh, yeah, and it could be anybody's game. All it takes is one moment and one mistake or one great play.
Well, we're about to get back here in action. The water break or the hydration break, we should say, took about 4 minutes of time, and we are back on the pitch. Quigley is bringing some water over, it looks like, for us. No, she's not bringing water over for us. She's going to drop some water over here on the sideline so she knows she can get some. That's actually smart if you think about it, right? Put some water over here and underneath one of these billboards to keep it cool. But if you need
what is the temperature right now?
It's hot. It is hot. If I had to ask Siri would probably say 89, 90 degrees right now would be my guess. But I'm not a meteorologist. Maybe we get Brittany Flowers, who's going to join me second half. Maybe Brittany can find out what the temperature actually is out here in Texas. As we play ball back in here by Auger, center of the park. Nobody's able to win that first touch, but the second ball is won by Rabeau in the center of the pitch. Played to Thompson, who plays it back to Sesselman. Plays wide to Thompson. He's trying to get through. McIntosh on the ball, tries to play long. Blocked by Solano, goes all the way back. Weber clears forward. Out wide to Brown. I believe that's Brown. It is not, in fact, Brown. That is Jordan, who is on the ball. Sorry, it is hard to see over this crown in the middle of the park. Thompson and Solano there for Blue Heat. And CT Fusion trying to gain possession to get everybody sorted out. Auger is going to play long near side. Quigley heads back towards Davis, but out of bounds, out of touch for a throw-in to the Blue Heat. Vermillion's going to take the throw near side here. Looking forward, Sade Escobar coming over. Solano going down line. Davis knocks it away for another throw-in. Vermillion. The CSU Northridge athlete, PE teacher, has experience playing in Switzerland and with the Thorns. This is Davis on the ball, knocked away by Escobar. Rabot, Davis here going one-on-one, colliding. Johnson on the ball. Johnson trying to get something going forward. Out wide here, near side, Quigley. Quigley touch, blocked by Vermillion. Quigley lays off to Landers. Sorry, Zaccanini. Zaccanini plays it out of bounds, looking for Sousa. Throw in for Vermillion. Plays quick here. Escobar near side. Escobar plays it through, looking for Solano on a run. Solano was not ready for it, but is able to collect out to Thompson. Thompson getting his head of steam and going forward at the defender. Cuts outside. Still on the ball, Thompson. Thompson around another defender. And we have ourselves a corner kick. Thompson just turned on another gear there. We saw that Friday night where she had the defender for Athenians had a 10-yard head start, and Thompson on her goal able to outrun the defender and score her goal. She rounded the keeper to make it 3-0 Friday night. Corner kick far side. Rabot is going to step over to take it. We've seen a lot of in-swingers from her so far. Perryman is up. Watson coming out halfway. Sade top of the 18. Looks like Vermillion as well is in the box. Far post. Ball's played in. Far post. McIntosh clears. Gets as far as Sade. Sade going to touch, but going to collect back midfield. Left-footed cross. Back post. And we have a goal. Lena Solano, the Long Beach State junior, scores her second goal of the national championship. What a ball played in there. Kat, what do you think of that goal? 1-0 Santa Clarita Blue Heat.
I mean, like I said, numbers up. I mean, you play that ball in. You had, what, 2 or 3 Blue Heat players in there. One of them is bound to get their head on it. I mean, great ball by Sade and then great finish by Solano.
The assist to Sade, the USC Trojan, who also co-founded the United Black Student Athletes Association at USC, with an excellent cross far post that was able to connect with Lena Solano. We have our first goal of the national championship final. Santa Clarita Blue Heat 1, Connecticut Fusion 0 in the 36th minute goal by Lena Solano. Connecticut Fusion now has to figure out how to change perhaps, or maybe play a little different style in order to get back in this match. Kat, we got about 10 minutes until halftime. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that goal definitely give Blue Heat some confidence. Not that they were lacking any before, but yeah, it'll definitely give them some confidence to, to keep driving forward, get another goal before the half. I think CT Fusion would be happy to just, finish the half this way and then come back on in the second half to, really push forward and try to get a goal back.
Yeah, we'll see. This referee was going to allow advantage to be played as Johnson collided in the center of the park here. Watson's going to stand over to take the free kick just around midfield. Watson with a restart here. Long ball in, challenging the keeper, it looks like. It looks like they know something, that they're just going to keep trying to have a go from anywhere to test this goalkeeper right now, Kat.
Oh, yeah. They're coming in from all different angles, far, wide, long, short, just like any good team would do.
Auger here with the restart. Goal kick, plays it long. Johnson's there. Johnson heads forward, trying to find Quigley. Perryman is able to play it forward back to where McIntosh is connecting. Thompson here, it's Alyssa Thompson. Been dangerous so far, trying to play through to Watson. Watson started to move back into her normal position, not able to get there. The challenge, Solano with a foul. Free kick, Weber's going to take the free kick here. Well, McIntosh is going to step over, clear Weber. Got Davis here near side to us. Escobar there. Solano in the middle of the pitch. Rabot dropping deep, playing more with Perriman and Sesselman. Sade drops as well. Escobar has dropped back into that midfield role. Played short to Auger. Auger plays wide, near side, Davis. Davis looks up. Finds Jordan, who gets around Vermillion. Jordan still on the ball. Rabot coming over. Perriman now coming over. Left-footed crossbar post. Still opportunity. Sousa couldn't connect, and Thompson gets the ball around midfield, and this is where she likes to try to get going. And the referee has stopped play as Hillary Bill is down, shaken up on her knees. Or not Beal, sorry. That is, let's see, far side here. Can't quite see, monitor. That is Sousa, who was shaken up on the play.
It's a good run by her.
Sousa is hobbling a little bit. Hopefully nothing serious, and is able to recover. Far side, I'm going to have a drop kick here. Sade is going to collect. Fast start, going forward to Watson. Plays it through to Solano. Little hard of a touch on Watson. We're going to have a goal kick. Sousa upset with the referee as she's trying to recover. It was a quick restart taken by Blue Heat. Auger plays wide. Weber to McIntosh. McIntosh looks up, plays back to Weber. Zaccanini giving her something square, plays wide. Wide over there to Brown. Brown back to Weber. Weber looking long. Sousa, who just had the knock, trying to give chase. Sesselman there. Sesselman turns. Sousa giving challenge. Definitely hobbled. Sousa is. Hopefully she's able to get this recovered. She's got 6 minutes till halftime. Vermillion central of the pitch to Solano, who looks for a runner. Escobar not there, covered by Davis. Far side play taken away. That is Landers couldn't get a touch on the ball in from Quigley, who is switched to the right side. So Quigley to the right-hand side. Jordan here near side now, as the Fusion are trying to change up their formation and maybe cause give a different look here, Kat. Perriman back to Buell. What do you think of this adjustment right now, that CT Fusion? They switched Quigley, who was here near side, but they brought over Jordan. Do they see something with maybe the side of the field that could work in their advantage?
Oh yeah, I mean, making these changes can disrupt, the play for, the Blue Heat. And obviously, there's an opportunity here with, is that Jordan, number 11, for, CT Fusion, causing some problems here on the left side.
Addison Davis fouling Angie Escobar, the USC freshman, 181 goals in high school. I don't think I've scored that many in my entire life. But hey, more power to her. This is she was valedictorian of her high school on a 4.0. Excellent work, excellent opportunities for her going forward. But Angie Escobar, the USC freshman, picking up the foul there at midfield. And we're 42nd minute national championship. Santa Clarita Blue Heat up 1-0 on the Connecticut Fusion in our finals matchup. Lots going forward. Pace has kind of changed, it's shifted a little bit. We see more possession from the Fusion after the hydration break. And that goal that happened in the 36th minute, Solano on the assist from Sade, who had that ball played in far post. Restart far side, Brown. This is Weber here. Weber plays in, Quigley, or sorry, Sousa out wide to Brown. Mishit, ball goes out of bounds. Or not out of bounds, goes back to the goalkeeper, Hillary Beal.
I think both teams are ready for halftime, John.
I'm ready for halftime. This Heat has, it is nothing short of brutal right now, and it doesn't, before the match we had a nice breeze in our little alleyway here. We do not have a breeze. I might need an ice bath at halftime. Ball played wide here to Vermillion. Vermillion's going to switch the field, switch the vision here. Sesselman collects. Plays middle to Watson, who has a heavy first touch. Challenged by Johnson, gets around Johnson, plays it back to Sesselman. And these two, Johnson and Watson, exchanging words in the center of the park as they are both challenging, playing hard. It is a finals matchup, so you do want to see that kind of aggression for sure. Referee stopped play. Don't know, is he calling a drop ball? Taking the ball back to Sesselman for drop ball after he stopped play for the Johnson-Watson challenge in the center of the park. This is Rabot, the James Madison player, looking to go pro after this match, possibly returning to France, where she played for Lyon's youth programs growing up. So she's got 22 matches to her belt for James Madison University in 2019, scoring 5 goals and 7 assists. This is Vermillion, near side here to Escobar. Escobar able to not keep that in. It's going to go for a throw in to Connecticut Fusion.
Let's play.
Kara Jordan, the UConn junior, plays it to Davis, who's going to have the throw. Jordan to Davis, back to Davis, who plays it long into Beal. Sousa is going to give chase. Beal will collect here shortly. And she didn't collect, played it to Perriman. This is Sesselman from Perriman, switching the field out to Giselle. Giselle and her sister have an interaction where they switch. Giselle carries forward. That's Solano trying to do a clever D, get back through on Weber, who clears near side here to Jordan. And Jordan has some real estate going forward as Thompson, Alyssa Thompson, comes over to challenge and dispossess. Playing midfield, Rabot out wide to Thompson, who gets around Davis, cuts inside past McIntosh, has Solano to her left, but is still on the ball. Plays it to Solano, left-footed shot.
Wow.
And a goal by Angie Escobar with the second goal in extra time as we hit past 45 minutes. This would be the 46th minute. That is Escobar with the goal on the assist from Thompson. 2-0 Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Kat, give us some insight. What did you think?
I mean, incredible run by Alyssa Thompson there. She's been at it all game, to be fair. And, yeah, those little through balls, you know, give and goes, those balls, those passes in the final third are really making it difficult for CT Fusion.
2-0 your score. Santa Clarita Blue Heat 2, Connecticut Fusion 0. This is the National Championship Final for the UWS here live, Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. We're just getting to the end of the first half. This is Watson and Brown coming together, playing deep to Weber. Weber kicks into Solano, but McIntosh is able there to collect. Ball center of the park. This is Johnson on the ball. Rabot giving chase. Playing wide to Quigley. Quick 1-2 back to Johnson. Johnson giving chase. Rabot there as well. Moved middle. Johnson, Beal collects. Beal's looking at the referee as there was a challenge from Sousa, who came in trying to win that 50-50. So it's really looking, Kat, like next goal, right, is going to be crucial. Who scores next is going to be crucial, right? 2-goal leads in soccer are the hardest to keep, but if you can get that third, it definitely deflates the team. What are your thoughts? How does Connecticut Fusion adjust here?
I mean, with the half almost over, I think they definitely did make some changes at halftime. There's some players that, you know, this is a type of game you need to give 100% of your energy. And, you know, I feel like some players are, you know, they're not giving that 100%. So, you know, maybe making some changes at halftime will definitely help CT Fusion get some more spirit, some more energy on the field.
And this is halftime now as the referee blows the whistle for halftime. Both teams are going to get some more hydration and recovery here for the second half. Look, SC Blue Heat has scored 2 goals in 10 minutes. The score is 2-0. First goal scored by Solano on a header on the assist from Sade. The second goal on a nice 1-2 combo. Escobar scores. Angie Escobar scores on the assist from Alyssa Thompson. Look, hey, second half provides a lot of opportunity, Kat. You get to be a spectator for that second half. But, hey, before we let you go, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, Blue Heat are, everything that I've, heard and was told about how, great of a team they are. They've definitely are proving it right now. After that first 20 minutes, both teams kind of got into it. Mostly the Blue Heat, gained possession, and then they kind of kept that possession the rest of the half. So I think if they come out in the second half with that same possession and style of play in the final third, I think that they might get a third one. But CT Fusion, I mean, they've brought the physicality. They've defended well for most part, and I think the key for them is to get forward as a unit. I think the midfield, they're lacking in the midfield. Having a driving force in there is so important, especially in a final like today. So I think CT Fusion might, make some changes, hopefully, to get them back in the game.
Just takes one goal right now. Next,
oh, yeah.
We always say next goal wins, right?
Yeah.
It could be
next
that way.
goal wins.
Next goal wins. It could be that way. We'll see what happens. Second half coming at you in about 13 minutes. I'm going to be joined in the second half by Brittany Flowers. But, Kat, thank you so much for taking the time to join me first half. I had an awesome time.
Thanks, John. And appreciation to all the teachers out there. We're both teachers.
Teachers,
we love what we
make
do.
it happen, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
thanks,
Kat,
John.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon. Second half kickoff coming at you live in about 13 minutes. See you soon.
It's time for a dedicated women's league to fill the gap between college and professional soccer. A league that's committed to advancing women's soccer, focusing on the development of the female soccer player during the summer months, elevating the competition to help each player reach that next level, providing high-level soccer for collegiate players, aspiring and former professionals, and international stars. Operating with professional standards because players and fans deserve an exceptional experience. Uniting players that inspire and are inspired. We are passionately growing the women's game. The future is bright for United Women's Soccer. It's time. Be part of the movement.
Welcome to UWS Weekly, a show that is dedicated to covering United Women's Soccer, a national pro-am league with your host, Jonathan Ward. Each and every week, we will highlight players, supporters, and staff of the clubs we all pride ourselves to support in North America. The UWS is a league that is committed to advancing women's soccer.
We are back live from the UWS National Championship Final here at Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. Your score at halftime, 2-0 Santa Clarita Blue Heat over the Connecticut Fusion. Brittany Flowers joins me now. Brittany, thanks for taking the second half to hang out.
I know Kat couldn't handle the sun anymore, so I was giving her a break.
Ooh, well, we sent you over far side during that first half. What was going on? What were your thoughts?
I did. So I sat between the two benches. I was able to really listen to what the teams were saying. First off, great game.
Yeah.
Like, it's well contested. CT Fusion is so physical. They're winning those 50-50. They're moving with their men. And there's been there were changes in between. The coaches are yelling at them. Most of the things that I'm hearing on that side, coaches saying, play, 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 keep it simple, which, I mean, that's always the game of soccer is keep it simple.
Right.
And so that's what both sides are saying. You don't have to rush it. Just keep the ball and move it around.
We've seen some heavy first touches in that first half, and we saw some physical play. Johnson and Watson, the matchup that I was really excited to see at the beginning. Hey, they've come together a few times, and it's gotten chippy. Did you witness the confrontation that happened?
Yeah, so there's, a couple times. Both, and then you hear both benches yelling, and the teams are, at one point one girl said it was an accident, and then there were some words. Ref had to maybe step in a little bit. So, yeah, of course it's physical. It's always going to be a physical game. But it's not as chippy as maybe I thought it would be. I think it's pretty fair.
With the score being 2-0 right now, do we see a little more chippy nature from it, being that CT Fusion might want to play some mind games?
We love a 2-0 lead because, CT Fusion gets one. They have momentum. And then there you go. 2-0 leads, always dangerous. Always dangerous. So we'll see how they can do. I think one thing that they need to work on, and they talked a little bit about this in the water break, was keeping the ball. Tori, number 2. I don't know last names. I only know first names because I was sitting on the bench listening to coaches. People have to help her out. She does a great job of holding the ball up, but her team has to move with her. Yep. And then they're getting a little too excited in that final third. They want it so bad. I know that feeling where you just want to play it across and shoot it, but they have to do a better job of just keeping the ball, having composure in that final third. Yeah,
Tori Sousa, her third season with the club, 32 appearances, 22 goals, 11 assists. She's the all-time records leader in all 3 for the Fusion. 2018 all UWS second team. So, hey, she's got some experience. She's ready. We're ready. Second half as the players make their way back from the air conditioning. Look, the elements have played a factor so far. We've seen players definitely with hands on knees as the heat has only gotten more intense here, Brittany.
I talked to the CT Fusion coach. He said it's not nearly as hot as it was Friday at 6 p.m. He said this is much better than it was Friday. So, and I said, it's only going to get hotter as the game goes on. And you could kind of see it at the end. Both teams were moving maybe just a little bit slower right at the end there. A couple times players would walk to go get some water while the game was going on. So we'll see. It'll get a little hotter.
No yellow cards to call for yet, but we do have 2 goals. Lena Solano in the 36th minute on the assist from Sade Adamolkin, who is the Jamaican international USC Trojan. And then the second goal scored in the 46th minute by Angie Escobar, who is no stranger to goals, 181 goals in high school. The assist coming from Alyssa Thompson, the 2021 Gatorade Player of the Year as a sophomore in high school. So, hey.
On that goal, she moved so much from where she was at. When they scored, their coach turns and goes, "She's 16. She's 16," and I was shocked. Yeah. I'm shocked. It's incredible.
The Thompson sisters, 15 and 16 years old. We did get to interview them yesterday during the luncheon, and they are very humble individuals. Also run track too, so that might tell you something, right? So they told me that they get their speed from their dad's side of the family.
Oh, really?
And they definitely had the speed today, and we'll see more of it the second half.
Yes, we will, absolutely. They switched Alyssa over to the left side. I think they saw a couple balls were played through between CT Fusion's right defender and their center defender. Mm-hmm. After those 2 balls through, they were like, all right, Alyssa, switch over because that's where it is.
They figured it out. Mm-hmm. Both teams in their huddle here as we get ready for the second half kickoff of the national championship game. Your score, Santa Clarita Blue Heat 2, Connecticut Fusion 0, and we get ready for the second half. Look, Adjustments are going to be needing to be made. I don't know if you're going to make subs right now. You might see subs starting to hit around minute 60. No changes actually coming out of the locker room to report unless we get the call from Lou, who's doing the PA. But, hey, 2-0 your score. Referees making their way back here. All four are going to drop the ball off at the midfield circle. As players come out from the Blue Heat, they look ready. We're going to have Alyssa Thompson's going to be near side where she ended up near you last time, so you get to see a little bit more Thompson.
And right in front of her sister, too.
It was interesting talking with them. They, they have a good connection between the two of them, but Giselle said she actually has a good combination play with Sade. So it'll be very interesting to see if they're able to connect on a 1-2, maybe break out Giselle Thompson down the line. Second half kickoff coming to you. Shout out to our executive director of UWS, Stephanie Cleaves, for everything she's done over the last 2 years, everything with COVID. So Stephanie, thank you for everything you've done to help this day happen. We really appreciate it from the UWS standpoint. Second half kickoff is about to get started as the referee is making his way over, looking at his watch. Got his hand on his remote. And I think we're going to see some excellent soccer in the second half, Brittany.
I think so, too. I can't wait to see the changes that they make, how they adjust. But that first half was good. Good soccer. That's what we were hoping for.
That's right. Of note, looks like Tori Sousa got some more wrap on that knee after that collision late in the first half. So she is still on the pitch. You're not going to give up on this national championship for sure. Thompson plays it to Sade, who sees Auger off her line. Tricky little play. Goal kick. Sade had a chance from half field. They've done that all match.
They came to shoot.
They are not afraid to take some hits, and they are going to hit early, and they are going to hit often, Brittany. Second half on your way with a shot on from Santa Clarita Blue Heat, who came out, and they knew exactly what they were doing. Here we go. Santa Clarita Blue Heat going from right to left this half. Watson on the ball, plays wide, looking for Thompson. Collected here by Quigley. Quigley plays it back to Weber. Got Brown wide here. Brown on the ball now. Quigley's going to overlap. Central, Landers. This is Brown. Knocked away. Sorry, Quigley. Knocked away by Thompson. Backtracking. Sousa jumping to ball. Around Sesselman wearing the armband for Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Ball played through. This is Johnson sneaking behind the defensive Perriman. Perriman knocks to the ground. Johnson with a wide effort. I like what I've seen so far from Connecticut Fusion, Brittany.
I do too. They're using physicality, especially Chanel. See, once again, I only know them by first names, right? That's her first name?
Yep.
Johnson. She is using her body in the middle to win it. Just there, we see it again. Ball goes a little bit wide, though. I kind of wanted it. I wanted it.
We wanted to see it. Chanel Johnson, the 2015 University of Hartford graduate. 2018 first team UWS East Conference. The heart and soul of the midfield for Connecticut Fusion. 50-50 here, blasted, picked up by Watson. Watson's going to step back to Sesselman, who's going to collect and reset the Blue Heat. Thompson steps in, comes central, looks to make a move past Quigley, able to get past Quigley and Johnson. Still on the ball, Thompson tries to slide through to Solano. Thompson wanted a foul as she was pulled from behind while she tried to make that pass, that slide pass through. Quick 1-2, Zaccanini too far out of the reach of Jordan. This headset is it is toasty in here.
Over there, the sun's to your back, so it's a little bit easier to handle.
Must be nice. Long ball in. This is Solano against McIntosh. McIntosh clears, but Solano able to recover. Tries to slide through to Thompson. Sade takes it up top of the 18, has a shot, and a goal.
Great placement right there.
Sade with the goal for the Blue Heat. It is now 3-0. Goal in the 48th minute. Adam Molkin, the Jamaican international, with her first goal of the weekend. Santa Clarita Heat 3, Connecticut Fusion 0, 49th minute. What are your thoughts there, Brittany?
Great placement, hitting that far post right there. calm, collected, almost made it look easy. It's not easy scoring goals, but they make it look easy.
I'm not going to give an assist there because it was a deflection that came back to her, and she did get that extra touch around the defender. So we're going to say Sade with the 48th minute goal here early in the second half of the national championship game for UWS. But Johnson on the ball trying to get her team back in and pressing high. Goes back to Beal, who's just going to clear. Sesselman came over to give a block. This is Rabot on the ball. Rabot cuts inside again against Sousa. Plays it wide, blocked by Landers. Perryman clearing forward out to McIntosh, who chests down to Escobar. Tried to break through Solano, tried to get her through on the ball. McIntosh covers to Zaccanini. Zaccanini out wide here to Brown. Brown back to Weber. Weber plays short. Quigley jumps back to collect. Plays it over to Brown. It's Thompson, the younger Thompson's sister. It's going to be a quick 1-2 between the two. Thompson's going to slide her sister through, who's going to cut central. McIntosh coming over with the challenge. Thompson slides it to Solano, who scores the 4th goal for the Santa Clarita Blue Heat in the 50th minute. Brittany, what are you thinking?
Those sisters are creating great opportunities. It would be hard to have to play between those two. A Thompson-sister sandwich can be scary.
McIntosh slow to get up in the collision with Giselle Thompson. Giselle Thompson able to get that last little second in there. McIntosh still down, upset. Hopefully she's okay. Looks like she wants to continue. No sub on the sideline to report as of yet. Hopefully she's okay and able to continue. There was a collision that Giselle was able to get that last touch just before. That is a hard challenge.
I thought maybe it would be a foul, but I don't know. I didn't see the advantage hands. But they scored off of it, so.
Chloe Johnson has come wide near side here for the Fusion. Change things up. Your score right now 4-0 UWS final, national championship final. Santa Clarita Blue Heat, Connecticut Fusion. The physicality is there for sure. It's still a chippy game. At some point, you could potentially see it get even chippier, though. So hopefully, we're able to. Everybody's able to keep emotions.
Yeah, when you're down 4-0, you kind of have to get it out of your head a bit, because you can just decide, I'm just going in, I'm just hitting people. But that's not really what needs to happen. I think physicality, of course, they need to keep their physicality, but not to the point where they're losing their heads a little bit. Yeah,
and you know, it's the approach almost that you have to have the mindset that it's still 0-0, right? And you still have to come out and just compete.
Yeah.
Don't let up, don't give up on the gas, because you also don't want to you don't want to make this deficit any deeper.
And it's not like they haven't had opportunities. They've had plenty of opportunities. So yeah, just they're not giving up.
Zaccanini plays Brown here near side. Brown tries to get over the top. Too far for Quigley. Sosa hoping that the ball was going to come central. Beal collects for a goal kick. 52nd minute, 4-0 your score here in the second half. Goals 2 minutes apart. Sade, Adam Olkin scores in the 48th minute. Lena Solano, the Long Beach State junior, scoring the second goal of the second half in the 50th minute from the Giselle Thompson assist. Perryman playing wide. This is Vermillion, the Armenian international, switching field to Sesselman, who can't quite get there. Grabbing, tugging onto Quigley. No foul called. Now the foul is going to be called. Sesselman is going to get a yellow card for the professional foul there on Quigley. And we have a dangerous free kick opportunity from about 25, 30 yards out. Rabot takes the ball away from the center and moves it. Sousa and Rabot having words.
I almost wish that Quigley, I mean, she had her beat. I wish she wouldn't have maybe thrown her hands up and stopped to wait for the foul, because I think that was a good opportunity right there. But let's see if they can do something with this right here. I mean, they've done a good job out of the air.
Sesselman picks up the yellow card in the 53rd minute on the professional foul against Quigley. Free kick to CT Fusion. This is Zaccanini on the ball along with Quigley. Quigley, the left-footed option. Zaccanini, the right-footed option. It's going to be Quigley, far post, nobody home, too deep for a goal kick to the Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Substitution being made for the Blue Heat, as can't see who's coming off. Looks like maybe Angie Escobar coming off, making way for
Santa Clarita Blue Heat substitution. Coming off the pitch, number 16, Angie Escobar. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Saviana Gomez.
Gomez comes on for the Blue Heat. In the substitution, Escobar coming off. Escobar, the goal scorer in the 46th minute. Her day is over in the 55th minute.
Yeah, she had said that she would take one at halftime. She said she'd take one maybe 15 minutes in. A little bit earlier than that, but at the beginning they were telling her to let loose.
And let loose she did, and she's had an excellent final, scoring the second goal of the match today for the Blue Heat. So again, our first substitution, Saviana Gomez, the midfielder, the sophomore from USC, comes onto the pitch in replace of Angie Escobar. All right, this is Sesselman, the yellow card holder for the Blue Heat on the professional foul in the 53rd minute. McIntosh, who earlier in the half picked up a knock, seems to be doing okay now. And that is Vermillion playing wide to the substitute, Gomez. Gomez trying to play Solano through. Solano turning on the Jets, cuts inside. Little Cruyff move up top of the box to Sade. Sade has a go, and off the post and wide.
She's shocked. She thought she had it.
The Jamaican international started to walk away as though she had had the 5th goal of the match. Still 4-0 your score here in the final. That was a great effort.
Yeah, it was. It looked pretty good. I thought it was bending in right off the post.
Goal kick auger for the Connecticut Fusion. 50-50. It's going to come down to who's going to want to win those 50-50s, right? This is Rabot on the ball. Rabot knocked into the stanchion on the far side. Sousa with a little extracurricular help, saying sorry as she makes her way, Rabot makes her way back onto the pitch. And the sign is now gone. Again, medics in motion. Our trainers today, thank you to them. Sorry, your sign is now off the pitch, though. This is Watson playing Thompson. I'm sorry, Rabot playing Thompson. Thompson cuts inside. Rabot looking wide, changing the pace to Vermillion. Vermillion looks up, plays into the box. Weber gets into the back of Solano, back to Auger. Releasing, that is Sousa with the header, winning the first ball. Rabot, slow, looks like maybe an elbow. Rabot saying she's fine.
Yeah, it must have been an arm.
Well, we said we said this game might get chippy. We started to see that, right? The physicality is starting to play here. Your score 4-0, Santa Clarita Blue Heat. 2 goals here in the second half already. Sade, Adam Olkin in the 48th minute. Lena Solano with her second of the match, her brace in the 50th minute.
Yeah, one thing they said that they wanted to work on was just keeping the ball, not forcing it. If it's not on, it's not on. Just go back and keep the ball. And it's hard to do that when you're down 4-0. You want to just go forward and score, but you have to keep your head.
Got to keep your calm, and you got to stay cool, because it's just gonna it could get out of hand, but it also, you could have a shift, right? Momentum can change. That's why we love our sport.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Things can change quickly. But again, I think the mindset for CT Fusion right now has to be that it is 0-0. We have a substitution. Quigley coming off for CT Fusion, making way for substitute, who is going to be
Connecticut's substitution. Coming off the pitch, number 4, Kelly Quigley. Entering the pitch, number 13, Christina Stone.
Christina Stone's going to make her first appearance here in the final. Was a substitute Friday night. Comes on in replace for the CT Fusion for Kelly Quigley. Kelly Quigley, the New Haven graduate. Christina Stone coming on. The University of Hartford sophomore, making her appearance tonight or today here in the final of the UWS National Championship. Her first season with the Hartford or with the Connecticut Fusion. Her sister Sierra actually was an original member of the Fusion when the Fusion began play back in 2016.
Something about sisters.
This is Beal on the ball, the University of Michigan goaltender. Keeper. Looking to play it wide to Perriman. Taken away, coming near side. Thompson coming at our table. Wanted that ball.
I thought it was going right for us.
Right in front of us. Brown's going to have the restart here on the out-of-touch throw-in. Plays down to Johnson, who's still here on this right side. This is Rabeau on the ball after the ball is taken away. Going to play to Perryman. Perryman, quick one-touch middle, taken away. Sousa tried to play through, nothing there. As Zaccanini plays in, Rabeau able to collect and clear. And as Davis coming in with Gomez. Rabeau playing wide to Gomez. Gomez, Davis. Davis coming in hard, trying to get it over the top to win that 50-50. No foul called. Throw in out of touch to Vermillion and the Blue Heat. We have a goalkeeper change. As Auger comes off from the Connecticut Fusion.
Connecticut Fusion substitution. Coming off, number 1, Alessandra Auger.
Amanda McQuillan.
Amanda McQuillan.
McQuillan, the goalkeeper from Central Connecticut State, the 2021 Northeast Conference Keeper of the Year, takes over in net in this 4-0 game. You know, you have to think, Brittany, that this was just to give her some action, give her an opportunity to play in the national championship game.
Look, she came this far. Why not? Give her some minutes.
Well, and minutes she's going to get. She's going to get the last 30 minutes of this matchup. That is Stone. And we are starting to see this game pick up just a bit. Tempers are starting to rise a little bit. Stone with the challenge there, as there's a free kick to the Blue Heat. Not the way we want to see the game kind of turn. Hopefully we're able to see some more passion with the ball. And
less throwing your body at other people.
I mean, it's an aggressive sport, but at some point you need to make sure that, hey, we're all here.
Look, they were doing fine when they weren't throwing bodies at people.
Let's make sure we stay safe. We don't want to go home with any injuries.
Yep.
Ball played wide here to Giselle, the younger sister of Alyssa Thompson, who plays her sister, Alyssa. Short ball into Rabeau. Rabeau with McIntosh challenging Thompson. Taken down from behind by McIntosh and runs into Johnson. Referee's letting this go. Referee's going to have to start pulling out some cards in order to make sure he takes control of this game, as that is the 5th or 6th foul we've seen from Connecticut Fusion here. What are your thoughts about that, Brittany? Does the referee need to take more of a
They're asking approach for it. I mean, there was some moments in the first half where their coach wanted to see a yellow that I don't think they deserved. But now, if it starts to get a little chippy, yeah, he's got to step in.
Rabeau plays it in. It is cleared out by McIntosh. 50-50 Sousa Watson. Sousa wins that 50-50, but Watson, a little extracurricular to Landers. This is Johnson on the ball. Johnson looking up, playing wide here to Brown. Back to Johnson, who collects. This is Stone on the ball. Stone plays back to McIntosh. Fields being switched by CT Fusion. This is what we want to see from the Fusion.
This is exactly what their coach was saying. If it's not on, switch it around the back.
Ball tried to play into Sousa, just out of her reach, but she is going to step up and make Beal pick up to restart for Blue Heat. Out wide to Perriman. Perriman has been a great partnership with Sesselman. Those two seem to know each other very well, and they played well together. Taking away Landers out of the midfield from Watson. Heavy touch trying to free Sousa. And it goes back to Beal, who will collect. Blue Heat is making sure they stay wide. They're trying to almost allow you to have that midfield space with the way the formation's set up, Brittany.
Yeah, that's what their coach was saying, was there's a ton of space between their center mids and their center defenders, which they didn't like. They didn't want all of that space. They wanted their holding midfielder to kind of pull back a little bit so there wasn't so much space in there.
They really are allowing some real estate there, but it's also, you see how they kind of drop. Watson, Rabot dropping into that midfield, right? So it's almost like an illusion of sorts, like, oh, I have all this real estate, but
it's a trap.
we have a Zaccanini is bleeding, runs over to our tent.
Looks like a bloody nose.
Bloody nose, and we are going to have a hydration break here in the 65th minute of action. Look, second half, we've got goals, 2 minutes apart, 48th minute. Sade Adamolkin with the goal. Solano with the goal in the 50th minute. Look, Sade almost brought another one back, too, hitting the post wide.
It was close. She thought she had it, too.
Brittany, what are your thoughts for this national championship weekend? I know you've been doing a lot of side work and working, but you've been able to kind of witness this from afar. What are your thoughts?
I love that we were able to host it here. Austin's obviously my home. Getting people from out of state coming here to visit us and just see what Austin's all about is always exciting. And of course, anytime more soccer can be here in Austin, we're trying to grow the women's game here. And I think when opportunities like this can happen, it only helps.
Yeah, and last night again we had such a great atmosphere for the Texas Showcase, the Showdown in Texas as we called it. You got to play in that. What was it like to be able to play in front of all the smoke and the flags and the drums and the fans that were in the stands?
So those were actually some of my friends. They were screaming my name, which was really fun. I was trying to play it cool. But yeah, so a lot of them are the supporter section for our professional team, Austin FC. So their supporters called Los Verdes. And they came out. They want to show support for women's soccer because Austin hopefully is going to eventually get a professional team here, and that's one way to do that is to get the fans out, get loud. There was smoke, there were fireworks. It was really exciting.
Support grassroots soccer, right? Because if that's the way our game grows. Our kids see it. Our ball kids today, our mascots, right?
Yeah.
Young women from the area. So lots of things as we look back at the pitch here. We got some of the players for Blue Heat warming up.
Yep.
So we could start to see some substitutions from Blue Heat.
Yeah.
We did have one, Sabiana Gomez, coming on in replace of the goal scorer Escobar here early in the second half. Connecticut Fusion making their way back out, as is Blue Heat in the heat here in Texas.
It is. It feels hotter than it did when we started this game. That's for sure.
I know. I'm
but
sweating.
we're lucky because you were in the sun the first half, right?
Yeah.
Look, we're in our heads are in the shade at least.
I'm
now.
still wearing a hat though.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna make sure I have a hat on. This is not anything to mess with.
You got to
today.
protect the head.
Yeah, lucky for us, we get to head out after this matchup and experience some of Austin, and it will be fun. We got to spend the rest of the day here, so luckily.
Oh, do you eat some good food?
That's what the goal is.
It's Austin.
It is Austin. Some barbecue will. Definitely
you let me know if you need a recommendation. I got you.
Oh, we will be. I'll be texting you shortly after this match. I'm sure.
Perfect.
As we try to make our way possibly down to 6th Street in Austin, Texas.
Oh,
today.
it's that kind of day. Okay.
I got to experience it. My friends back in California who have been here with their companies have said you need to make sure you get out and experience in Austin. So
yeah,
I'm going to make sure to experience Austin. Ball's back in play. We got Watson in the midfield here as we restart the second half after the hydration break. Wide out to Giselle Thompson. Thompson plays central. This is Watson. Stone giving a challenge here. This is Perryman playing wide to Vermillion, who's going to switch the field to Sesselman, the Canadian international. Not a stranger to finals and championship opportunities. It's good to have that resume, that CV, I guess.
She's a great leader out there. You just hear her talking to her team, telling people where to move. Always want that from a center defender.
Vermillion has stepped kind of into a central role here for the Blue Heat. This is out near side. Thompson trying to break Alyssa, who slows down and collects, resets the ball back to Vermillion. Vermillion playing long, far side. Gomez giving chase. She is going to get there. Challenge in the corner, McIntosh stepping over. Double team coming. We did have a substitution as, oh no, we did not. I'm sorry, I missed information there. Zaccanini comes back onto the pitch after receiving some treatment for a bloody nose. Throw in far side Blue Heat, just over the crown there. Long throw into the 18, flicked in by Rabot, out of touch, goal kick to McQuillan. Again, the Central Connecticut State's goalkeeper from Ireland, 2021 Northeast Conference Keeper of the Year. Didn't give up any goals in the regular season. 201 minutes, 3 appearances. And when I say for 0 goals in the regular season, that is for Central Connecticut. She did give up a goal for the Fusion in her 201 minutes of action in 3 appearances. Substitution going to be coming on for the Blue Heat. Looks like Vanderlinden is going to make her appearance here in the final. She is on the far side touch. We also have a substitution for Connecticut that's going to come on. Ball played to Zaccanini, central of the pitch. Stone trying to give her space, moves out of the way. Ball played near side. This is Brown who looks up. Lots of communication right now as they are not trying to miss a beat. And when I say they, that is the Blue Heat. Sesselman is still being vocal for her club. Sesselman also a yellow card to her name, so she needs to be extremely careful going forward so that they don't go down a player. This is Giselle Thompson wide to Sade. Sade turns inside, taken down by Weber, and a free kick. And we are going to have our substitutions here for Blue Heat and Fusion.
Good job, you guys. Hey, keep it up.
Watson's going to be the player coming off for Vanderlinden in the Blue Heat. Coming off is Landers for Fusion.
Santa Clarita Blue Heat substitution. Coming off the pitch, number 13, Trinity Watson. And coming on, number 18, Alexis Vanderbilt.
Lexi Vanderlinden making her appearance in the final of the UWS National Championship here on the ball. Plays back to Giselle. Giselle plays out to sister Alyssa and continues her runs down the line, but Giselle keeps going mid, plays it back to Perryman.
Substitution. Coming off, number 11, Kara Jordan. And coming on, number 26, Tess Atkinson.
Atkinson, who was a late scratch from the starting lineup, comes on for Kara Jordan.
Jordan had a good first half. Real opportunity from her right here in front of you on the sideline.
Yep.
Took her girl on 1v1.
Vanderlinden playing back to Sesselman. Still lots of time left in this matchup. We're at the 73rd minute. Your score 4-0. Thompson giving chase against Brown. Brown finds Sousa. Sousa against Sesselman, and Sesselman takes a win here. Plays it wide out to Gomez. The second half substitute plays Solano. Ball played in, trying to find Vanderlinden on the run in, out of touch, goal kick to McQuillan. Pace is slowed down just a bit on both sides. Far side Davis plays Sousa back to Davis, and McIntosh resets, was looking for her counterpart in the center of defense. Weber plays it long, deep. It's Sousa who has dropped back more central. Heavy challenge, Brown, or sorry, not Brown, Atkinson and Davis. This ball's out wide here. This is Brown on the ball, near side. Thompson stepping up. Weber dispossessed, but able to win it back against Thompson. Plays Johnson, who's got some room. Cuts central, past Vanderlinden, past Rabot, plays it wide. This is Sousa playing a ball in, out of the reach of Beal, who's trying to get Sesselman out of her way, and Thompson able to collect and is going to take a sprint down line here past Brown. Turns back, slows down the pace of the ball, and switches point of attack to Vanderlinden central.
It's a good opportunity right there, too.
Vanderlinden finds out wide. Gomez with a play in and out of play. Goal kick to the Connecticut Fusion. Substitution about to be made here. Coming off is going to be Sade, Adamokin.
She's got some fans here.
She does. Austin bred.
Yep.
Family's in the stands, shouting on. It's always nice to have family in your ear too.
It really is. Being able to know you're playing in front of family.
Caceres comes on. Aaliyah Caceres, who did play in that semifinal, the Long Beach State sophomore, coming on. All Big West all freshman team, number 3. She's going to take the spot over here far side in defense, meaning Vermilion's going to press more central.
Santa Clarita Blue Heat substitution coming off the pitch, number 12, Sade Adamalekin. Coming on, number 3, Aaliyah Caceres.
Moving into the 10 role, though, is going to be Giselle Thompson. So Giselle Thompson making her way from the back line into a 10 position for the Blue Heat. Talking with the staff, this is something that they like to see from Thompson, being able to put her.
They put her all over the place
in that position. So she is in the number 10 position for the Blue Heat. Here we go. This is Stone for the Fusion, playing wide, nobody home. That's going to go out of touch for a throw in. Rabot is going to let go and allow Caceres to come in.
They're taking those little moments when they can.
Hey, when you can get a breather, you take that breather.
Yep.
Caceres playing into Thompson, knocked away by Davis. Davis has come near side of the pitch. Got some sun today, I like it. Can already feel it.
You're going to be so tan after this weekend.
Rabot back to Sesselman. Going to play all the way back. They're going to do a full reset here of their formation, give everybody an opportunity to get going forward. Played wide to Gomez, lets it skip out of play for a throw in to the Blue Heat. 4-0 your score here. Goals coming in the 36th, 46th, 48th, and 50th minute for the Blue Heat. Solano with a brace. Escobar and Sade, your 2 other goal scorers. Escobar and Sade's days are over. They are done for the final of our season, but they both exit with a goal to their name.
They did their job. Now they're taking a breather. Well-deserved breather.
Well-deserved breather with possibly some hardware here at the end if they can hold on to this 4-0 lead. Zaccanini plays a ball. This is picked up by Giselle Thompson, who finds Alyssa. Alyssa takes a touch central, has a go, and it's going to be picked up by Amanda McClellan. That was her first attempt to have to get some work in the second half, as she was a sub for Auger here in the second half.
This is the moment right here, 78th minute, where you've had your water break, you're kind of getting tired, and you really have to just kind of fight through that a bit.
Substitution for the Fusion coming off the pitch, number 11. No, it's not number 11. Sousa is coming off. Her day is done. Replaced by, have that for you in a second here. I apologize.
Sousa had a great game. She does a great job of holding it up. She creates opportunities. Just needed a little bit more help.
So Amani Jenkins makes her presence in the final here as a substitute for Sousa, Tori Sousa, who ends the day, worked hard, and had a couple of great opportunities in this final. Just not enough to get her team over the final hurdle. Amani Jenkins, the sophomore at the University of Hartford, comes on. Her first season with the Fusion, 6 appearances, 1 assist, 107 minutes was her stat line. This is a heavy collision. Caceres and
they're both good. Got up quick too.
And Davis is back up to her feet. Referee says play on. Johnson plays wide. This is Tess Atkinson switching the field to Weber. Weber has Brown here. Zaccanini, but plays to the feet of Solano on a brace. Tried to go around Weber on her left foot. Has a go. Saved wide.
Good save.
By McQuillan. That was a great save.
Yeah, she went near post.
Near post. Good right-handed save there. Strong-handed save by McQuillan for a corner kick. Blue Heat is going to take their time.
She even did it with her shoe untied.
Number 37, Amani Jenkins, and number 46, Ellery Winkler.
Ellery Winkler will make her appearance as well for the Connecticut Fusion. Did not see who came off, so I apologize. She's a junior at Yale. Honorable mention all Ivy League team in 2019 as a freshman. 7 goals, 6 assists to her tally during that time. Excellent season for her at Yale. This is going to be Rabeau with an in-swinger.
Oh,
and we're in.
Wow.
A flick on. I don't know if Solano got a touch.
Did she even touch it?
And the teammates are actually going over. Rabeau is going to get credit for that goal. Rabeau bends the ball in, and we are at 5-0 Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Wow.
What a goal. Not many people can do that.
So Rabeau in the 82nd minute off a corner. We'll see what the official score gives. Chloe Landers is the player who was subbed off for the Fusion. As soon as we hear from our official scorer of who was credited with that goal, we will give that to you. But unofficially, we are going to give that goal to Iris Rabeau.
Goal number 6, Iris Rabeau.
Okay, that's exactly who's going to get the goal. It's Iris Rabeau getting the goal from the corner kick. The James Madison University athlete, by way of France, steps in and makes her presence in the final. She's done an excellent job in the midfield all day, but is able to get on, get on the board.
Number 25, Lena Solano. Coming on, number 26, Nia Pacelli.
Nia Pacelli is going to make an appearance here in the final as Lena Solano's day is done. Number 26, the Mount Olive commit, the CIF finalist and conference leading scorer in CIF South. First team All-South CIF at a 4.5 GPA in high school, who enjoys singing and dancing off the pitch. So Nia Pacelli gets to make her appearance before heading to Mount Olive the end of this match today.
Ooh.
Shot on target. Beal knocked to the ground, but a punch away. Pacelli, number 26, giving chase against Stone. Heavy touch out wide. So both benches have been exhausted. We are...
I see ice on some knees over there.
I want some ice on the back of my neck right now. 84th minute, 5-0 your score here in the UWS final, live from the Round Rock Multi-Purpose Complex. Special shout out to FC Austin Elite for hosting this fabulous event this weekend. It has been nothing short of spectacular. Everything, you know, we had some mishaps at the hotel, but that's okay, which is crazy. But I've enjoyed my weekend, and, you know, shout out to my family, my wife holding down the fort while I'm here in Texas. So thank you to Tori for everything she does, allowing me to get out here for some soccer this fabulous weekend. Ball played in. This is Perryman. Perryman tries to play through to Gomez, who plays it wide to Vanderlinden and can't quite get a touch to keep that ball in play. We have a throw in to the Connecticut Fusion. Brittany, if I'm the Connecticut Fusion, just I'm hoping for one, right? Just get me one at this point and allow me to go home, knowing that and they're not going to go home like they didn't give an effort. They have given an effort all match, and yet here we have another opportunity. Sesselman using her body to shield away Rabot, who has been all over the pitch, coming back to defend. We have a foul on Jenkins. Don't know if there was too much there. It seemed as though it should.
It felt unnecessary. I think they were about to get a corner right there. Opportunity. Yeah, if you just look at the score of 5-0, you're like, oh, they just got blown out. I didn't feel that way. No. It just, you know, when there's a team that can finish their opportunities, there's a team that can finish their opportunities. You know? Make
the most of them, right?
Yeah.
Seize the moment, and they have seized the moment. They almost seized it a few times extra.
Yeah.
Start the half, right? Adam Olkin had that shot from half field, just testing the keeper. Here we go. This is Thompson. Plays it wide to Caceres. Caceres tries to get a touch forward to Vanderlinden, and McIntosh is going to step forward and clear. Towards the table here, and we have pandemonium. Chairs are knocked down. It's crazy. It's crazy. Caceres is coming near side for the throw-in. But Shelley is going to step in, but the ball's going to go in central towards Gomez, and a touch away to Stone, who's going to throw in quickly to Jenkins. Down line, Sesselman's going to come over, try to cut off Jenkins, does not connect, but now Jenkins, Sesselman using her body. There's a fight. Jenkins uses her body to push off Sesselman, centered and cleared out to Tess Atkinson. Atkinson graduated from CCSU. Made 62 appearances. This is her first season with the Fusion. And Beal collects. 87th minute. UWS final. Your score right now 5-0 in favor of Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Both benches have been exhausted, so no more substitutions either side. This is a challenge. This is Bocelli and Davis. Davis has been a workhorse today. She has not stopped running, Brittany.
That's what you want in a teammate. You want a teammate that doesn't quit, gets back when they need to, works both offense and defense.
She was a bright spot in the semifinal, national championship semifinal against Midwest United, and has definitely continued that success today, really working hard. Her work rate has been phenomenal this weekend. McIntosh out to Tess Atkinson, who plays it back to Sophia Weber, the sophomore at the University of Connecticut. She started every match at center back for the Fusion. McQuillan plays long, far side to Atkinson, who finds McIntosh. McIntosh plays long to Jenkins, who drops it off for Stone.
Great touch.
Stone with a miss hit to Vermillion. Vermillion comes across the center of the pitch. He's going to play wide. This is Caceres. Caceres is going to take a touch, 2-touch, 3-touch, cuts inside, plays it, tries to play through to Giselle Thompson, who's just unable to get there. We have McIntosh, the center back, making a run far near side here, looking for Jenkins, who's just not quite looking for it. McIntosh with a heavy touch, trying to get around Sesselman. Sesselman with a little extracurricular. Referee says play on. McIntosh to the ground, collected by Hillary Buell. Sesselman really needs to be careful as she's already sitting on a yellow. Can't afford to go out on a red during the final.
I like that you call it an extracurricular. I'm going to steal that.
Played long. Clearance short. Brown tried to play. Vanderlinden plays it back to Caceres. Caceres plays Bocelli. Bocelli with the phenomenal 4.5 GPA in high school. Shout out to AP classes. Vanderlinden in the corner here, going to take some time, almost like Moody has said, hey, make your way to the corner. We are in the 89th minute. '89th minute, and Blue Heat is just going to take their time. Stay tuned after the match. We're going to have some interviews and some insight from players from the winning club as the final of the 2021 UWS season, the summer of soccer, comes to an end. I'm actually kind of sad.
That makes me so sad. That sentence was really sad.
Summer of soccer is almost over. It's almost time to go back to school, Brittany.
Oh, I'm way out of school.
Well, some of these players are not. Some of them are committed. Some of them have to go back to their schools.
Hopefully they learned a lot this season. Always want to get better. Every game, every moment.
Shout out to the college coaches who recommend their players to come play during the summertime for our UWS conferences and our clubs. This is an amazing opportunity to continue to improve your game, but also be a little more match ready come college conditioning time.
Yeah, this will do it right here. Playing in the heat of Texas.
Ball played wide. Sesselman Caceres near side. Caceres cuts middle to Rabeau. Rabeau has just kept those legs turning. She has been everywhere. This is Perryman. Perryman plays it wide to nobody. Actually, Coach Ludi is there to trap it and play it back to the Fusion. This is McIntosh on the ball. Central Stone. Stone to Atkinson. Atkinson plays middle. Zaccanini going to collect for the Fusion. Try to play through to Jenkins. Does. Jenkins turns. Back central. This is Christina Stone. Stone plays through. This is Davis. Vanderlinden there to collect central. Stone intercepts. Jenkins, quick touch to Stone, who tries to touch quick, but Vanderlinden is able to intercept. Gets it up to Alyssa Thompson. Ball played far side to Johnson. Chanel Johnson has also had a very impressive game. She's been working both sides of the pitch, in the middle too, and she's going to continue to have success as she goes forward. Again, Chanel Johnson, the 2015 University of Hartford grad. Ball played into Stone off the deflection. Deflected to Beal. Beal is going to fall on it, making the referee take a glance at his watch. 92nd minute as we are in injury time here. Referee's checking his watch. As the Blue Heat are high-fiving and shaking hands far side of the pitch. Carlos, the owner of the club, the technical director, I should say, congratulating the coaching staff far side. Scores 5-0 here at the final of the UWS National Championship for 2021, the Summer of Soccer. As we said earlier, Brittany, the Summer of Soccer is coming to an end here in the next few seconds, maybe minutes, as the referee looks at his watch again. What are your thoughts on today's game, Brittany?
I mean, if you would have told me the score would be 5-0 in the first 15 minutes, I would have been shocked. It's not lack of heart. There it is.
And the referee has called time on the game, and your 2021 national champion, the Santa Clarita Blue Heat, are your champions. So the second time, first time since 2016, the Santa Clarita Blue Heat are going to hoist the UWS national title. Wow.
They did a great job. I mean, if you take advantage of your opportunities, that's what happens. There's plenty of opportunities in soccer. If you can finish them, you can win 5-0 in a final.
That is insane. 2016, they only played 6 matches leading up into coming to Texas, which, you know, you wouldn't think would be supportive, seeing that you didn't have enough run. But, hey, guess what? They had enough run. Your score, Santa Clarita Blue Heat 5, Connecticut Fusion 0, with your goals coming in the 36th minute. Solano, Escobar in the 46th. Sade Adam Olkin in the 48th, Solano in the 50th, and Rabeau with the corner in the 82nd minute of this match. What a game, Brittany. What an opportunity. What a weekend.
I want to give a shout out to Fusion. I mean, they fought literally till the last second. They threw their bodies out there. It's a good team. It's a good
Great team. And as my friends at Protagonist said, this was a stacked up club from the get-go. And look, they showed it. They definitely came out and made every opportunity count. They took advantage of what they had, which was speed. And, hey, they're one to watch for the future if this team stays together.
Yeah, absolutely. A goal off the corner, too? That's always exciting to see.
That's just some icing on the cake. But, hey, listen, we're going to have some interviews here shortly. Stay tuned for more coming to you live from the Round Rock Multipurpose Complex in Round Rock, Texas. Shout out to FC Austin Elite for being an excellent host this weekend. And Brittany, thanks for taking the time to join me second half.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun.
It's been fun. We'll see you guys shortly as we prepare some interviews for our players from Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Stay tuned.
All right. Well, we are back live. We're back live from the trophy presentation. But first and foremost, we want to take the opportunity to thank Connecticut Fusion for coming out and participating in this. They played hard. They played a well-played, fought game, and really excited to see what this team has in the future for the future 2022. The MVP trophy is going to be awarded to Lena Solano. Lena Solano scoring the brace today, also had a goal in the semifinal. Lena, first off, congratulations. You had a brace today. How does it feel to hold this trophy but also be a national champion?
It feels so good. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be part of this team.
You know, we also, the goal you scored on Friday night, we had the opportunity, we're trying to get ESPN to get it in the top 10. Would that be the icing on the cake right now if we could get SportsCenter to put you on top 10 for that goal on Friday night?
It would honestly be nice, but I'm super stoked to be on this team, and that was an amazing goal because of the team, and honestly, it's just such an exciting experience.
Well, Lena, I know you have a lot going on for you collegiately. Now this to add to it, this has to feel really good for you, and I congratulate you on being MVP of the national championship.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
As she heads back to her team, awesome goals today. Had that golazo Friday night. Again, we're trying to get that on SportsCenter, so make sure you check it out. But so we are now presenting the trophy to captains Lawrence Sesselman and Iris Rabeau, the goal scorer from a corner kick in the 82nd minute for the national championship trophy. The second national championship trophy for the Blue Heat, the first since 2016, which is an exciting opportunity as these girls get ready to lift that trophy in front of some fans. Special shout out to the fans who made the trek from California, even those from Connecticut. Thank you for them. Here we go. Your 2021 UWS National Champion, Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Congratulations to them. We will be coming back to you live here in a little bit with some interviews from the players about what this means to them, taking home the hardware for the 2021 Summer of Soccer in UWS.
All right, and we're back live. We have Iris Rabeau, now national champion. Iris, how did you feel today?
Great. That's how we wanted.
So, Iris, I got to ask you, 82nd minute, did you mean to score that goal in the on the corner?
So that's funny because my dad always tell me to do like Di Maria, and I thought about this before shooting it, and it worked.
So, hey, the season's over. We talked a little bit about your aspirations, right, to go pro. How's this get you prepped and ready for that opportunity?
I think that's a great experience that will definitely help me going pro. Yeah.
Well, Iris, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for this season. It's been great seeing you. We look forward to more opportunities to talk as a professional.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. All right, as we try to get more interviews here for you guys, we're going to bring over Lauren Sesselman. Lauren, first off, congratulations. How's that feel?
It feels amazing. It was just such a good, it was so hot today, but I'm so proud of, the team. They played amazing. Connecticut was an amazing team. They gave us a run for our money, and it was just a good game all around on both sides, and we just had so much fun. It feels so good.
So you've won gold medal, you've won a bronze medal. How does this compare to those moments?
I mean, it's so right up there. I mean, anytime you get to step onto the field and compete, it's an honor, and to play alongside such a talented group of girls, I mean, it feels phenomenal.
Well, hey, this is just the first of many, hopefully, and you being the older side for the team, right, being able to help out, it feels good, I bet.
It feels amazing, I still feel like I can compete day in and day out, and I'm just having a good time, so I get to be, amongst these up-and-comers and just have fun mentoring them, so I'm having a good time.
What's it mean to wear the armband today?
It means everything to me. I love absolutely being a leader on the field and just leading this team, so I'm just very happy right now.
Well, Lauren, you are a national champion now with UWS, 2021 national champion, Santa Clarita Blue Heat. Thank you to everybody who was online watching this match, those of you who are in the stands today, Friday, last night. Really appreciate it. Hey, for the UWS, the Summer of Soccer, and everything else, thank you to everybody who has helped us get to this day, and we can't ask for anything better. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of the summer. Get ready for 2022. It's going to be a blast. We'll see you soon.